Hello, it's Alfie here, and welcome back to Shapes 2. So, when we left off, we got quite a bit of stuff done in the last episode, I think. We are working on Milestone 4, but we're almost done. We just need a little bit more, which will unlock fluids and painting. So, in the last episode, we had to, move around all these, colored blocks and stuff, but we have, a limit to how many of them we have available to us, even though, the shapes are, the shapes we want, right? Once we get, the fluids and painting, we can actually take, the red paint from here, and apply it to different shapes, and that will allow us to unlock a lot more. However, I do want to try and standardize the things we're building a bit more. So let's try and sort out our blueprints today, I think, is what I want to try and work on. So I have a bunch of blueprints already. I want to try and make a new system that's a bit more compact. It kind of messes with this whole thing. Can we put folders over here though? No, that's a different folder. This is a folder. So, what if I did, a folder for... cut and split, maybe? So, I have, an idea, right? What I want to do with this is inside this folder, you can make more folders in the folders. Interesting. Wait, can I assign, a folder to here? I can. Interesting. And let me just test this out. What if I put this in the folder? If I press this and then press 5, it opens that. Okay. And then if I go to blueprints, if I add another folder in here, and then I put this in that folder, and then I go here and I press 5. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, we just finished the last thing we had. So what I'm gonna actually do, let's put that over there for now. I'm gonna delete this folder. We'll do cut and split, still I think that's fine. And oh no, we finished another task. Okay. Put that in. That was getting bits from over here, right? We need to put a semicircle on top of it apparently. We'll worry about that later. But what I wanna do is I wanna make a bunch of blueprints basically for the things we need to do right now. And I want to try and make them as compact as possible. Also, I want to test another thing. The two, space things, it does cost 2. Okay. Interesting. And this costs 1, right? Okay. The platform limit, that is. So, what I want to do is, I want to go through, the different things we need to do, basically. We need to rotate things, we need to cut things, we need to stack things, and we need to extract things, right? So, let's start with... let's face north first of all, I guess, right? So, let's do something to, rotate clockwise and rotate counterclockwise. Wait, do we already have that, actually? In our blueprint book? We do have counterclockwise and clockwise, right? And is it, 2 layers as well? It is, 2 layers, isn't it? Okay. So that's, a rotate, right? Counterclockwise, clockwise, and then 180. That's 2 layers as well, right? Okay, so those I think are fine. We can put them into a new folder called rotate, I guess. So we'll put all the rotate things in here by themselves. Layer up and layer down I think might be okay in here too. But I kind of want to make them more compact. Let's put this in here for now. And I want to do the opposite of this, right? If I do that, and then... That was layer up. Wait. Wait, no, that's not correct. There we go. Okay, so this will be layer down. What do we name the other one? Layer up. So I'll just name this layer down really quickly. So save blueprint in rotate. Layer down. Save. Okay. I think that should be correct. I don't want to use those if I can help it. We also finished making these. I need another piece to that. Awkward. Oh, that did unlock more platform limit. That's really good. Okay, I love that. Perfect. In the meantime, right, I want to do, like, we don't have anything that cuts things, right, basically. So, I want to do a few variations of this, right? I want to do something that... We need like 4 of these, I think, right, Per? So I want to do something that cuts everything and then, like, puts them... Let's see, how do we do this? I think I've, like, already done this elsewhere, right? But... Because the thing is, I basically want to make it so that, like, I can cut them and then put them on the correct layers, right? If I do that over here, maybe? Wait, actually... Should we work with what's, like, easier first? Wait. Was it like an eyedropper tool? I'm forgetting. Okay, if I do this... Because what I'm thinking is... I want to take this side and go... up. Wait, no, not this one. So it, like... Because it will basically split it, right? And that can be supplied with just this. And then do the same thing for this line. But, like, is there enough space for all of that? Unless we make them face each other, right? So if I remove this and select this, Control X, put this over here, have this go this way, select this, Control C, flip it, and then do that. Okay, we finished, like, the other thing as well. Now the problem is, this is like 2 belts worth, right? I guess? Unfortunately? Oh, that is the problem. Because that's gonna be like 2 belts worth of stuff merging onto 1 belt. So that's no good either. Unless... Wait, I've got a better idea. I move this here, perhaps? And then I take this and then go over here. And this can go... This can go this way. And then like this. And then... like this. Like that and like that. Okay. I think I figured it out. And then we can go this way. And then on the bottom over here, what we need to do is we need to take this apart. And then have this go this way. Go up. And then down. And then go over there. And then if we get rid of this, I can take these 2. Wait. Go this way. Go over here. Go up. Go down. And leave. Oh, that's off by 1 tile. Okay, no, but we can fit it in. If I, select this whole thing. Control X, and then move it down by 1. And then we just remove this, and then have you go this way and have you go this way. Yeah. So that's basically like 2 and 4 outright on this side. And then if I control C this, flip this, boom. So basically, it's like a perfect splitter now, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, let's look at this milestone. Fluids and painting, done. Okay, let's break up these boring gray shapes. You can now extract fluids and paint shapes. But do us a favor and don't spill anything on the floor. They stick really well. Okay, cool. We need to make blue shapes, red squares, and like a bunch of other stuff too. Okay. Now, what do you want to actually research, right? Fluid tank. Stores unused fluid. Is that useful? Third building floor. Overflow splitter. I'm not sure how useful that is, so I'm just going to leave that as is. And I want to save this as... Let's see... Splitter... I want to put a bit more information, right? It's taking everything on the west, and it's putting everything on the west, right? Everything on the west is going up, and everything on the east is going down. So let's try and like save that information, because I want to have these things be more useful, right? So I know exactly what I'm putting down. So, put this into cut and split. Let's... west goes up, and east goes down. I hope that makes sense to me in the future. But yeah, let's save that for now. And in like a similar sense, wait. Oh my, the name becomes interesting. Okay, so we can't do like colons, I guess. That's fine. Now, let me just like move things around a bit. We'll put cut and split over here. We'll put rotate over here. And we'll put the stack over here for now. Okay. So, let's see. Well, first things first. We already have like blue squares over here, right? Without even painting new blue squares. So I could just input them over here. We don't need these anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get rid of those. I don't need these anymore either, if I'm not mistaken. And we can move these over here, I guess? Okay, cool. And we don't need these either, so I can get rid of those. Nice. These need more circles on top of them, apparently, right? Is that all you need? Just more circles? Like one more circle, I guess? So if I get like another one of these, and then I just get more circles. Is this like a top miner? That is a top miner. Perfect. I'll just go around here for now. I think that should do it. Yeah, that should do it. Nice. So, the next thing we need to do... Well, I'd like to do these, like, definitely. I mean, we're already doing this, aren't we? Let's get rid of the ones we aren't actually working on. Are we not working on this? We are, right? Yeah. We only get 2 lanes of that? Interesting. Why don't we do that for now? I don't know if that's gonna help with throughput, but whatevs. Okay. So we're getting those coming in already. That'll increase our platform limit, which is really important. I would like red squares as well, which I don't think is too hard to make, and green squares, right? So can we expand out to these areas? I think we can. And we have like regular squares over here. We have the green paint over here. So let's give that a shot. Let's see how this works, right? Fluid miner. Okay. How many extensions can these use? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not doing anything. So, on top of these, we can have pumps. And can pipes have a throughput? They're just like belts, okay. They have a throughput of 7,200. A pump has 300, so that's like 1,200, 2,400, right? 4,800. So like a pipe, like even more than that. So like one pipe's enough for all of this, I guess. Oh, whoops. Yeah, like technically one pipe's enough for all of this, which is a little bit awkward. How should we do it then? Oh, I guess it depends on the launchers. Oh, like what are these are, right? What's the throughput on these? 4 fluid launches per pipe. Okay, okay. So it is like kind of wait. Four fluid launches per pipe, right? So like we aren't filling up this entire pipe, but that's fine, I guess. And I can save this as save blueprint. Fluid mine. Okay. And then we can have space pipes that basically transport this stuff, right? Space pipes also have 3 layers. Okay. And next we have painters. So let's like real quickly. We have squares on both these sides. Let me get one over there and one over here. And we can connect those over there for now. So, if I was to do the painting like really nearby, let's just like put one over here for now. And let's say we were to do the painting coming in from the bottom and going out the top. So, what do the painters look like, right? Where are they? Oh, here we go. Pump. Extract fluid. Okay, painter. So, it takes 10 liters per action, I guess. Per item. Okay. And it can paint at like 30 per minute. Okay. We can flip them. 30 per minute. So, like, I need 2 per pipe, I guess? We can stack them as well, but I think I'd rather not for now. So, if I put, like, one over here, and one over here. That's enough to handle 1 layer, right? I wonder if I can make enough to, like, handle 2 layers, though. I mean, they are, like, stackable. If I did something like this, and had stuff coming in like that... Wait. That's 60, right? Oh, we finished the task? Nice. Regular circles on top of those, huh? Hold on that thought. And then if I had them exit from this side, like that. That would give me enough space to like play with anything else that we needed, right? If I did that, and like over here and over there. Okay, cool. For the paint, oh right, we need the paint coming in from somewhere too. True. Well, ideally, I guess we could do this then, and have it go like that. And then we can have the paint coming in from either side. Go over here, and then from here you can go up, and then down. The thing is, right, I don't want it to interrupt the belts that are passing over here. So how do we get it to do that without like the third level, I guess? I guess we can't, right? Because they'll have to like cross? Yeah. I think we'll only do like one level of painting then, in that case. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we can do that for now. And if I flip that for now, Control C, flip. Put that over there. Then we just need to connect this pipe over, right, I guess? So that we can have, like, paint coming in from either direction. Oh. Basically that. And then... there we go. And that's correct, right? Okay, perfect. So, we can save this as... painter. We'll get fancy with it later, but for now... we could have, like, a painter here and a painter here. And I could just, like, get fancy with the outputs and do that. For one of them. Oh, wait. Space belt. I don't suppose I can merge them and then go onto, can I? I guess we can do it with this belt instead. And then just have this belt go into there. Oh, but then you'll be having trouble. Well, if I do that... there we go. But I do need you to go this way and down, up, over there, and then down, up, over here. And I think you can just get like the fluid coming in the center, right? So hopefully we have enough distance for this. Hopefully there's enough fluid. Like, how much do you need again? 300? So that's like 300, 6, 1,200. Wait, how much does a pump produce anyway? 300, right? And we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is like 16, so that should be enough, I think, right? Yeah, that makes sense. 8, 16. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, cool. So once the paint gets here, this should work, I think. We have the squares coming in for now, right? Yeah. So that should be like green squares painted. And cool. Are we not doing this thing? Is this not correct? Oh, we already finished it, huh? Now we need another circle on top of that. I don't have any other circles lying around, do I? I mean, I do have more circles over here, I guess. Let's see. If I were to take more... Is this like a top thing? No. B minor top. Boop. I'm trying to think of a clever way to take this. You know what? We'll just do that. And then... Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If I do that, and then put a stack over here, I think that should fix it, right? Basically? Yeah, now we'll get the correct size coming in there. Okay. We also need to put circles on top of these blue ones, I guess? These are all on the bottom, right? What's up with that? How come we're making so few compared to this one? Are they just like backed up or something? There's something happening here, right? Like this is producing faster for some reason? I'm not sure. What if we just do this? I guess. Horrible idea, but it should balance it at least somehow. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put circles on top of this as well. And to do that, the closest point we can do that is over here, I guess. I can get like a few over here. Let me go here and get minor top. 1, 2, 3, 4, basically. And if I get an extension for you and an extension for you. And then we put a stacker over here. That should basically do it for these guys as well. So we can just let that run as well. Nice. But yeah, once you have all these modular parts, we can really do stuff like that super easily is the nice part. Is this working? It is working, right? And I think we should have enough paint coming in from both sides that this should not be an issue. I guess having a tank will help like buffer this, but for the time being, it's totally fine, I think. We should be able to keep up with throughput with just this one input. It can handle a little bit more, so we could try and do that if we wanted to. But I think for now we're fine. Now, let's see. That's gonna cover green squares, I guess, right? Yeah, they're almost coming in. We have a lot of research points. I'm not sure what I want to save for. I might save for the third building floor, because that sounds super useful. To make like even more compact build. They want me to make more of these as well. Which are made using these, right? Basically. Let's see. Now... Okay. Let's make a thing that like destroys half of it, right? Because I don't have any like half destroyers properly built. So I want to make a thing that destroys like the west half and a thing that destroys the east half, I think. So what I want to do is if I go to shapes, half destroy destroys the west half already, right? And for this we want to destroy the west half, so this is perfect. We only need like 3 of these, I think, right? Yeah. I mean, we've made this a billion times, but just to like do it properly, I guess. Let's do this. So that destroys the west half, right? So copy and then flip. Copy and then put this above everything. Cool. Okay. So this is a blueprint in cut and split. Destroy west. Save. So I can use this as is over here, which I think I might just do for now. Wait, what am I doing? So if you get like a regular mining thing over here and a miner top over here. A bit tricky, but wait. 3, 2, 3. Oh wait, wrong thing. Whoop. Okay, that should be the correct number, I think. And we can just do this. Now, the thing is, I want to like rotate one of these, I guess, before we stack them. So I'm gonna do this really quickly. And, well, this layer can go, I think. We'll rotate the bottom layer because it's easier to work with that. I don't know if I want to save this as its own thing, though. Oh my god, there's too many buttons to press, I'm getting confused. It's this thing. There we go. So, a 180 rotator does 30 per minute. So I need like 2 per, right, basically? No, I need 3 per. Wouldn't that basically be this, and then this? Wait, no, 30 per minute. Well, I guess this does work though, right? Okay. Did I not put... Wait, what are these? 90 degrees? Oh my god. Oh no. I'm supposed to put 180 degrees. There we go. Okay, so now these on the west, right? Perfect. These on the west and these on the east. And then I can just put a stacker right after this, I think. If I go to stacker. I can't just put them next to each other, can I? Wait, you can? Wait a second. I thought you couldn't put them next to each other. Oh, this whole time. And then that's just like the star shape that we need, right? Perfect. I don't have an input, do I? That I can use? Oh, I don't need this anymore. Let's go over here, and into there. Cool. So that's these made as well. Okay, I do want to make more blueprints, definitely. But I think for like the time being, we are like getting things going. We got painting working as well. That's like almost done. We're slowly making these too. Setting those like squares up here might be good. What on earth is this doing? Oh. Why? Oh, right. That's gonna happen. Right. I guess we need to do that. Because this is kind of like a unique situation. Yeah. Okay. But all that's working too. I think I'm gonna call it here for this episode, though. If you like the series so far, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, bye-bye!